Hey guys, it's Micah from Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the City of Sapulpa.
And good morning. It is Monday, December 29th now, right? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Or is it the 30th?
It's the 30th.
Okay, the 30th. We're like in that period of time in between holidays, all the days are running together. And one thing that is definitely like gonna mark today though, it is the day that the Christmas chute gets disassembled. And you can see all of that activity happening behind us right now. We got people out here working on getting down all of the balls and the ornaments and everything. And it's kind of it's a somber day. I mean, it's always it's definitely the end of the holiday season for us, I think. So
it's bittersweet. I'm ready.
Yeah.
But then I'm not ready.
Yeah. We are ready. We got some exciting stuff that's going to be happening in 2025. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. First of all, though, I did want to take some time just to just enjoy the last few minutes of the Christmas chute. And so I think some folks were...
What? Do you see this person?
Yeah, there is somebody literally driving down the street, and I hope that they are here on purpose.
They're getting out.
This year, because last year we had some folks just literally straight driving down the chute because they got to...
Like in the very beginning when we were leaving the gates open so Steph could come in.
Right.
We had a couple pull in, but I think we were better prepared this year for those situations. So it didn't happen.
So I don't think we had that happen. That's loud. Oh, it's his lift.
Oh. It's getting real windy out here.
It is, yeah. So we'll try and keep this relatively short. Anyway, we're coming to you guys live. We're on the Sapulpa Times page, and I also went live on the Route 66 Christmas Chute page just so that we could give everybody a proper send-off. First of all, we do want to thank all of you who came down to the chute today. Did you see the list of all the states and outside of the states that we had here?
Yes.
I mean, just about every state in the continental U.S. was represented in the list of everybody who came down to the Christmas chute. And then we had I don't know, like a dozen or so places outside of the United States that we're here as well. So we'll be putting that full list on the website for sure. But I mean, if you got to come down here and be a part of this, we're so grateful for you guys. Just thank you so much for being here. Lucy, what was your favorite day or your favorite event that we had at the chute this year?
I don't know. I would say for me, I probably have to go with Rose the reindeer being here.
Okay. Well, that was just recently.
I know.
Yeah.
And other than that, I just really loved down here. But that part really gave Hudson, like he was excited to come see Rose. When we got here, he was like jumping with excitement. And so that wins for me. It wins.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I still think, and then we had a lot of great days this year, but I still think the parade is probably the most magical night. It was the less magical for you because you tripped and ate asphalt there, so she's still dealing with a sprained arm from that. Started with that. So. Well, it was a great day for all of everybody else.
I had fun until the very end, and then I got hurt, and then I got hurt again.
Yeah.
So
this is what we go through for the Christmas chute, though, people. So aside from that, I don't know. I know that we do have some preliminary numbers there, and we're pretty excited to tell you guys about some of these. So let's do. If you don't mind, do you have any dates that you can give us on like certain days, like the busiest days, things like that?
Yeah. So this year, one of the things that we have come to notice is that the Christmas chute was visited all week. So last year we saw really high spiked numbers Thursday through Saturday, with Sunday being like an okay day that people like to visit. And then Monday, Tuesday, and most of our Wednesdays, it's windy.
Well, that's today, obviously.
Our Wednesdays were pretty low numbers, actually. But this year, whenever I pulled numbers, I was very shocked to see that our numbers looked pretty uniform. So while we did have those busy Friday, Saturday, Sundays this year, we had a good amount of people here even Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it was more even and consistent throughout the week, which meant we didn't have those super high spikes. So our Mondays and Tuesdays didn't look completely off from our Fridays and Saturdays.
Which is crazy. That's awesome.
I know.
That's great.
So our Saturdays, starting from the very beginning in November, they got exponentially bigger each week. And then, as always, our Christmas parade was our biggest Saturday.
Was it? Okay.
Coming in at almost 40,000 people.
Wow.
That came in to visit us. And then the weekend before that was our live nativity, which as the shoot committee, we expected to be a big Saturday.
Yep.
But we didn't expect it to be in the shoot area. Our 3 blocks of shoot was as busy on the nativity as it was for the Christmas parade. So there was as many people here to see the story of Jesus as they were to see our lovely Christmas parade.
Yeah, that's awesome. We love it, guys. We love seeing all of you guys down here. Now I don't know, can you talk about the big numbers or no?
So
Not yet.
I can talk
All right.
about them just a little bit. I
Okay.
will say that we are much bigger and we were much more visited than we were last year.
Okay.
I can say that numbers are pretty much double what they were last year.
Okay, so to put that in perspective, folks, we definitively reported that last year we had almost 500,000 people here, probably maybe even over the 500,000 mark, and when you count all the kids. And so if you don't know how we do this, we actually aggregate data from cell phones to determine how many people are down here in a given period of time. And so using that data, we were able to determine that we had about 500,000 people come to the Christmas Chute last year. And so, as Lucy just said, we're looking at possibly double that number at this point, very likely double that number that came down to downtown Sapulpa this year. And this is great because it was kind of a shorter shoot season, I feel like. Like we didn't get started until like right before Thanksgiving.
Right.
And then the holidays were weird and stuff. So I'll be honest with you, because of all of that, and we were talking to retailers, and retailers are saying, you know, people aren't spending as much $100 bills as they were last year, but they're spending a lot of 10s and 20s. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I know the economy's hitting, we got inflation, all that stuff. People are unsure about things, and so I was worried about what that would do to our numbers. So to hear that we have possibly double the amount of attendance that we had last year, that just blows my mind, guys. And I mean, I am, again, so grateful. That's really all I can chalk it up to. I'm just filled with gratitude at all of you who came down to be a part of this. And I really do hope that your Christmas season was as special for you guys as it was for us. It was pretty great.
Yeah.
So,
It was pretty
it was
magical
awesome.
around here.
Yeah. So what's happening now, Lucy? They're tearing the thing down, and then what?
And then we're gonna store it. We're gonna put it away, and it's gonna be completely new next year.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Dewey Street is getting a makeover, starting early I was gonna say next year, but it's in like 5 days.
Yeah.
So 3 days, 2 days, 2 days is
Well,
next
it doesn't
year.
start then. It'll start in
No,
March. But
Our new year the new year is in 2 days.
Yes.
It's not just like,
Yes,
oh,
you're right
next
about
year, next year. In 2 days, next year
is 2 days.
starts. And we have a Dewey Streetscape makeover coming your way starting early March. And the Christmas Chute will look completely different.
It will. So if you got to enjoy the Christmas Chute this year, oh, here's one of our Connex boxes right now. Just driving by. So that right there is something that's brand new to the Christmas Chute this year. So each individual theme has its own storage unit like that they can bring down, they can set up. All of the volunteers and stuff, which we have. How many volunteers do you think we have? I mean, between the entire shoot of everything, the first year I know was close to like 400 to 600.
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit less than that because the teams are kind of, not in a bad way, but they're thinning out.
Yeah.
Because they're not having to make as much
They're
things,
not
they're just putting it back
there's not
together.
a need.
Right.
Right. But there's still a lot.
But,
So anyway, all of the Connex boxes get to come down. They pack everything in there, except for the panels. The panels get stored elsewhere, and then everything gets stored off-site at a central location. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it's like we're learning new lessons every year to be able to do this. It's awesome. So anyway, back to what she was saying. The start of the year, the Christmas Chute is coming down. However you enjoyed it this year, it's not going to look the same next year. It doesn't mean it's going to be bad or worse than it was this year. But it's going to be amazing and different next year. So especially if you're one of these like stragglers that still has not been to the Christmas Chute for some reason, I don't know what else to tell you. It's going to be a completely different, brand new experience next year. So be sure to come and check it out. And so let's talk about now what's happening in the next year. We got 2025 coming up. Lucy just mentioned that the downtown streetscape, Dewey Streetscape right here, that kicks off in March, supposedly, depending on how all of this bid and stuff goes out. And then this part of the street is again going to be closed to traffic for a number of months. And so we're going to spend a lot of time during that period of time talking about what's happening down here. drawing people down here. I know that in July we've got a special Jingle Bell Sweepstakes event that we usually do in December. They moved it to July to make it an economic draw for people to come and support these downtown businesses. And so if you guys live in the area, I want to really highly encourage you guys, when this happens, be intentional about coming down and supporting all of our shops that are down here, because a lot of them do rely on that drive-through traffic, and with the street closed, people are going to be going around and, you know, out of sight and out of mind. Now, when they get done with it, closer to the end of this year, it's going to be amazing. Downtown Sapulpa is going to look better than it ever has. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It really will. And we're really excited to share that with you, but the next several months are probably going to be painful. And so we want to make sure that all of you guys band together, come out here and support all of our shops down here, and really help them pull through what might be a difficult season in 2025. So that's not all. What else do we have happening? The big one, which is happening down the street over at that side of the street.
I need a little bit more info.
Now you know what it is.
We are getting a new high school that has already started. If you have seen the big fence down at the end of Dewey and Mission, they have been moving all that out. They are starting their tear down, and that will officially kick off, and building will begin hopefully in January, is what I've been told. So
they're doing their groundbreaking.
And if you have been around listening to the news, then you know that they've been dealing with gas leaks, and they've been dealing with toilets overflowing, and a lot of other things. So it is even more evident that they needed this new school. And so they are going to be working through some growing pains as they go to school and have construction in the same area. So good luck navigating that. We will put out some maps and help you guys get through that. But it is going to be a big, glorious mess here in Sapulpa over 2025.
Yep.
And we are going to bring greatness for you at the end of the year. And then I know the school is supposed to open sometime in 26. So just bear with us and continue to love on Sapulpa and through this growing pain, and then it'll be great and wonderful next year.
Yeah. So we got a lot to look forward to, guys. It's been a fantastic year for Sapulpa. We're really grateful we got to share it all with you. We're really excited about 2025 and beyond, because things just are going to keep getting better, it sounds like. So we're excited. I think that's it as far as, City Hall will be closed on New Year's Day.
Yep, we'll be closed on Wednesday. So if you have any business that you need to take care of, you need to do that today, tomorrow, or Thursday. If we have any other changes in our hours, we will get that posted and get that over to Micah, so that way he can push that out to you guys as well. But we will not be there on Wednesday, and we hope you have a Happy New Year.
Yeah. Have a Happy New Year, guys. I did bring a joke today.
Oh.
Do you have one
okay,
also?
I don't have one.
You don't? Okay,
no.
Okay. All right. Lucy, I don't know if you've seen the reports, but they say that about 85% of people really cannot do basic math.
Yeah?
Thankfully, I'm part of the other 25%.
Oh, that's great.
But you know, I really feel bad for those other 85%. But that's not me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, guys, tell your friends.
Or don't.
Hey, thanks to all of you who have stuck with us over the last 7 weeks as we've been doing this amazing thing called the Sapulpa Route 66 Christmas Chute. Again, our heartfelt gratitude to all of you guys who came to see us. I hope you had a great time, and we would love to see you again next year. In the meantime, if you're not normally part of that, be sure to hang out with us as we do the Timeloop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here at Sapulpa Times. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow us over there at Sapulpa Times Facebook page. And we will look forward to seeing you guys again, where we keep you in the loop on everything that's happening in the town that we love. We'll see you again Wednesday. I will be here Wednesday, even though...
Next year.
Yeah,
next year.
We will see you next year, guys. It's going to be great. So have a great one, guys. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.